out to 1.9 seconds. The battle for second, race 2 in Euro Formula Open. Simonazzi trying to drag himself up onto the podium. How good is this? Race 2 here at Monza.
Well, fastest lap stolen from Christian Mansell. In comes Simonazzi now. It's towards Ascari. Oh, dearie me! Oh, my goodness me! A huge collision, and it's upside down. Mansell upside down through Ascari after a collision with Francesco Simonazzi. Absolute bewildering scenes. A red flag has been called. Wow, well, we saw them come together earlier on. There was obviously a lot of dueling happening out on this lap. But Mason, who leads the way, Lomco still in second. The race has been stopped, but a huge moment in this race as they tied up through Ascari. I mean, Lomco and Mansell were dueling it out. Lomco obviously having the advantage coming through the Lesmo corners. Simonazzi obviously chanced his arm heading into Ascari. Here's the replay, folks. There you can see the BVM car. He did have the pace, but then again, the gap was just very, very tight indeed, and just clipping the gravel trap. And it saw Mansell's car be upended. Oh, wow, what an incident here.
Front left to right rear.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's, you know, it's science, I suppose, physics at this point at this point in time. But Mansell now, his car obviously off the track at this moment in time, and incredible. And there you can see the scenes in the motor park garage.
Oh dear. There's his parents, Anthony and Megan. He'll be fine. Don't panic, guys.
Yeah, the flag's still waved. The stewards will obviously be taking a look, and they've made a decision to call the red flag. Absolutely suitable in these circumstances. Obviously, the spectators watching on.
That was a big crash, George. That was huge.
Huge crash.
Let's not forget, they're probably doing near on 100 miles an hour in the middle of the chicane, around about 150, 160 in the middle of that corner when he went up and over.
Yeah, absolutely right, indeed. It's and you could see certainly how volatile it was heading into Ascari. Obviously, they're so quick through that portion of the circuit, so aggressive. You have to really attack the curbs. But to say the least, it obviously a collision of cars there, wheel to wheel, pretty much. Simonazzi chancing his arm to make the move. All cars, though, lining up in Parc Ferme, obviously in the paddock, or should I say the pit lane. Josh Mason, though, did come out in front. There's Oliver Goethe, who will be bringing his car in. Of course, managed to get his car back underway. Could not, though, whittle down that two-lap gap that he had. He was still chasing after Vladimir Neteschel. He's now moving his car into the pit lane. And as you can see, a very busy pit lane at that too. The team's all out and about as Goethe now rolls through. But I mean, how do you summarise that, Ian, at this point? Obviously, the two coming together. Simonazzi was very quick. He had the fastest lap as well earlier on in the race. There was certainly a dramatic battle for that final podium place. But is it cause and effect? Is this, you know, obviously at this point, it was just a tremendous duel, wasn't it? Mansell.
Well, this is the good news. Thankfully, Christian is fine.
He's out
we
the
can
car.
hear applause from the crowd.
Brilliant to see. Yeah, that's great. And the marshals doing an excellent job, as they always do, helping out Christian Mansell. He's up on his 2 feet. Brilliant to see the Aussie, a charismatic driver with lots of character, a wonderful family as well. And he's up on his feet, obviously just checking the car and doing what's necessary, obviously for safety purposes. There you can see the cars now. This is the replay of the incident itself. Simonazzi down the inside of Ascari, the front right catching the rear left, and then into the gravel. Mansell, because he was sideways, the forces of the car just toppled it upside down.
And the speed as well.
Yeah, the raw speed. I mean, coming into those corners, it's relentless. Ascari, and there you can see it off the ground as well, Ian. Incredible as well, losing the rear wing. Again, a great advert for the Halo, to say the least.
There's no question about that.
Absolutely right. But